Hi, this is Shruti. Uh, I thought of making this video while I was shooting for my show, and I realized something which this entire thing is teaching us, that life is so transient, everything is passing by. You see, everything that we've figured out for, this is the time to sit back home and introspect where we are spiritually, where we are. If we've been running to buy a new car, doesn't even matter. If you have 10 cars, you're still stuck at home. If you have 4 houses, you're still stuck at home. There is nothing in this life which is permanent. And see, anything can happen anytime, and that is what time is teaching us. And the best thing I've noticed is that nature, Prakriti, that is what we call in India, is detoxing itself. This is nature's way of detoxing. I know that whatever is happening is very painful. People who are losing lives is very painful. But if you see from another perspective, the Ganga, the biggest river in India, is now cleaner than before. Somebody sent me WhatsApp pictures of how it looks now. Immensely clean. Nobody could have done it. We've misused, we've abused nature every single day of our life, including me, including you. We've never cared for anything, and it's been so challenging for the nature that finally nature had to take things in its own hands. You see, people like common people would be worried for their loans to be financed, for their jobs to function very well, for the medicines to be on time. And then there is this ticking time. As they say, we have very limited time on the planet Earth. Everybody, our time is ticking. Today it's Corona, tomorrow it could be something else. It's not always that you'll might just leave the planet, or you might just cross the rainbow bridge through a disease or something. It could be anything. And this realization sooner or later is very important. So value your family, value people you love, because you never know which moment is your last. When I lost my father, I think that was the last night when I spoke to him, and it just happened. I had no idea. And many of us have lost people like that at the spur of the minute, and everything is over. It's finished. That's how life has become. So this time is for stillness. Everything in tarot we call it as nothingness, and in nothingness is where you grow your roots. You grow your roots very long. Have you heard about the Chinese bamboo? The Chinese bamboo has roots that grows for 7 years, and then for 7 years it does not surface. For 7 years it lies low under the ground, and suddenly it shoots up. It shoots up so high nobody can imagine, and that's when you know that it's the tallest grass. So when it comes to whiling off time, we all like to we we're still tired, we're still exhausted, and somewhere we like the way things are, like lying low, maybe sleeping late, waking up late. Some of us are, including me. Enjoying maybe 90s when there was no internet. You could just stay at home in summers and watch TV as much as you watch. Binge watching is something you might enjoy. Maybe pick up a craft. Some people are cooking amazing food, and I'm noticing who all are cooking amazing food, because someday I will come over and have food at your place. All that is while that is happening. This is the time for your own spiritual growth. This is the time for your own manifestations. This is the time where you need to assess, you like a full circle, economically where you are, financially, a obviously because you have to sustain life, you're living on the planet. B, where you are spiritually, because your only wealth that will be traveled from one lifetime to another is the content of the soul. If the soul is bad, it's not clean, it's not washed, it doesn't have that thing, probably your birth as a human is wasted. That's what I think. My thought may differ from yours. You're free to put in your own thoughts. And there are others who are still stuck on many levels in life. There are others who are probably, as they say, a centipede can only travel to a certain distance. So I personally categorize them as centipedes and millipedes, and people who can travel faster. So you have to make your thoughts travel fast, and that's very, very important. So focus wisely, invest this time wisely, because this time once gone, and any time, not only this time, any time that is once gone will never come back. And that's when you need to assess where you are in life. See you.